What's the biggest issue that you face as a creative? I know, it took me a minute to think about it, but then when I actually sat down, the first thing that came to mind was getting into a flow. So what is flow anyway? Well, the internet describes it as a mental state in which a person is completely focused on a single task or activity. But if I had to describe it, I would say it's a creative rhythm that just allows you to really hyper focus on something specific. You know that point where you get going on whether it's drawing or music or maybe it's editing a video and literally nothing else matters. You lose track of space, time, everyone and everything, and you just get in a state that's just really conducive to getting work done. So how do I get into flow? Now that's the question, and the more I sat on it, the more I think about it, the one that came to mind, the ultimate one, was environment. Have you ever heard that saying that you're like the 5 people you hang around the most? Well, I think you can take that same concept and apply it to your environment. If you're not in an environment that makes you feel inspired, motivated, and pushed to create content, then you're just not gonna do it. And the same on the flip side, if your environment makes you want to be there and pushes you to think and work creatively, then you're gonna be more effective and more efficient. I think that's a genuine question that you need to ask yourself. Do you have a space that feels conducive to getting work done? Does it make you feel comfortable and inspired to make content? Now, if you asked me that question 6 months ago, I would have told you absolutely not, because I was in a small corner of a room. My dad left a giant hand-me-down desk there just in case he ever needed it, and there was no room to think or make any content. It just left me in a place where I was like, I couldn't get into a flow. Today, that changes. I recently just moved into a new apartment, and I finally have some space to get creative with. Alright, so the first thing we have to do is get rid of these white walls and give it a little bit of contrast. So we got some matte black wallpaper that we're going to be wrapping. I have no idea what I'm doing, so this should be fun. Make sure those are off. So the wallpaper is supposed to be pretty dummy proof for the most part, but I'm a little worried about these outlets just going around them. So make sure I turn the power off really quick, and I don't want to miss anything.
In your head like shea butter, honey. You go out and tell your friends that we ain't none. They be in the group chat knowing that it ain't 100. Tell your ex-man brush up on his openers, cause I'm in California.
I'll jiggle a little cereal break. It's all work.
Opened it. Yeah, I believe that. Oh.
Okay, the wallpaper is done, and it really doesn't look half bad. I thought I was really gonna mess that up. There's a few like minor imperfections here and there, but ultimately when my desk is there and stuff is hanging, I really don't think you're gonna notice at all. I really like the contrast between the black and the white over here. I'm still trying to figure out what I wanna do on this side, because I might wanna do black on this side, or I do have some pretty sick Marvel wallpaper that I have not had a chance to use yet. Look how sick that is. I don't know, this is obviously like a lot of a different vibe, but if I just go on one like small side, it might look pretty cool. So I'm still trying to figure that out and debate whether I'm gonna do it or not. So the first job was to figure out what kind of vibe I was going for, right? There's a lot of different options, and looking on Pinterest is sometimes overwhelming. There's so many different moods to go for, right? At the end of the day, I think you really need to figure out what you genuinely like and what's gonna be an environment that's really just gonna help you work more effectively. So for me, I really love nature, but I hate going outdoors. I know it doesn't make any fucking sense, but I figured if I can bring nature in here, then that's just a win-win for everybody. This is gonna be a 62-inch walnut stained, beautiful wooden desk, and I'm really excited because I really wanted to go for a dark, moody vibe slash tone, but with nature and wood accents.
Oh, you just pussy, I ain't trying to keep it concealed. Oh, mama, I want it, just let it fall.
So I got one of these human-centric Mac docks, and it really just cleans up your setup and allows you to take less space with your Mac. The next thing I wanted to get was a desk riser. I couldn't find anything on Amazon that matched the same kind of finish that was on my desk. So I went to IKEA, I picked up one of these walnut shelves, and then I just found some risers on Amazon to use as legs to help bring it up a little bit. So majority of the base work is done, right? We have the desk set up, we have the chair set up, now we're adding the Mac, the monitor, and the PS5. That's gonna be most of the techie stuff that goes on the desk. So now I'm excited because I actually get to decorate and set the tone how I want to and really just kind of have fun with it. So I told you guys I wanted some nature vibes in here, so I went to IKEA and I bought some fake plants because real plants they're stupid and they die right away and they're pointless. So buy fake plants and they look sick. address something really quick. I feel like this video could be easily misconstrued into someone saying that I'm telling you need to go spend a bunch of money and build a crazy setup. That's not what it is at all. What I'm saying is do whatever you need to do to turn the space that you're in currently into a space that makes you feel comfortable and excited to work and gets the creative juices flowing. Get rid of distractions, you know, organize a little bit better. And that's what the point of this video is for. It's to help you get rid of that clutter, help get rid of that space inside your head that's just driving you crazy. At the end of the day, this stuff should be fun. And for a long time, for me, it wasn't. And I'm super glad that I have an environment now that I'm just excited to be in and excited to get work done. If there's anything you take away from the video, take away that.